Good morning, third graders. This is our first lesson in Connected and Respected. Lesson number 1 is making connections. For our gathering, we're going to do our name and our favorite game. So students, with your teacher's permission, you're going to sit or stand in a circle. And each person is going to say their name when it's their turn, say their name and what their favorite game is. So if I were in the circle and it was my turn, I would say, my name is Mrs. Cordova and my favorite game is Uno. So take a minute and go around the circle and everybody introduce yourself and say your favorite game. Our agenda check. The gathering gave us a chance to find out a little bit about each other. As the agenda shows, we're going to do an activity called Find Someone Who. It'll give us a chance to find out more about each other in a fun way. Then, in the part called Debriefing, we'll talk about what we learned. After that, we'll do a closing activity. Our activity, Find Someone Who. You're going to have the chance to talk to your classmates to learn more about them. So you are like an interviewer looking for information. You're going to get a sheet, your teachers have this, that looks like this. And it's called Find Someone Who. There are different categories, so everyone's going to be moving around the room trying to find a person who fits each description on the sheet. When you find a person, you should ask that person for permission to use their name, and then you write down that person's name in the space. But a person's name can only be used once. Teachers, when it looks like everyone has found a signature for each or most of the categories, then have students either go back to their seats or join you in the circle. So one of the categories is plays a musical instrument or has a birthday in the same month as you do. My birthday's in November, so I would need to find somebody that has a birthday in November. Okay, teachers, you might want to go over each of the 10 questions. Okay, have fun doing your activity. For our debriefing, discuss with each other. What did you notice about yourself and others during this game? Did you learn anything new about someone? If you were making up more questions for this game, what questions would you add? For our closing, what do you like to hear? So, the teacher is going to look at the categories on the worksheet, and the teacher's going to have you stand up if you fit the description. So if your teacher says, please stand up if you play a musical instrument, everybody who plays a musical instrument stands up. Or, and then teachers, you might want to elaborate on that. Ask them what instruments they play and gain more information from students that way. I hope you guys have fun doing this lesson and you get to learn about your classmates. I look forward to our lesson number 2 next week. So this week, as you're going through your week, try to think about all the ways that the new information you learned about your classmates and how it helps you to be a good friend to them. Have a great week.